The UK tech ecosystem is already worth over $1 trillion, and it's only the third country to pass that mark after the US and China. We have over 140 tech unicorns in the UK. We have 4 of the top 10 global universities in the UK. The British government has just announced it's going to invest £20 billion in the tech sector in the UK. Of course, well, I think the opportunities for both the UK and Thailand from working together in tech are huge. And we've also just a couple of weeks ago launched the International Science Partnership Fund here in Thailand, which is a £300+ million fund globally to support research and development between institutions. So in all of the really emerging sectors that will be critical to the future of our economic success, the UK has strength and we've got opportunities in this region. Of course, well, I think the opportunities for both the UK and Thailand from working together in tech are huge. We can develop our societies, develop our economies, protect our security and promote human health. So it's really exciting this week that we brought over 15 of the top UK tech companies to Thailand, and they'll be travelling on to elsewhere in Southeast Asia so that they can look for new partnerships, discuss the latest opportunities and have strong relationships between leaders in this field. But one thing I would say is that this is not just a one-off event. We have all sorts of collaboration between the UK and Thailand on tech and digital. So, for example, a couple of years ago, we signed a letter of intent for a new digital partnership with big ambitions to work more closely across the sector. And a key sector of that is digital and tech. We've got London Tech Week, where last year we took a large delegation of the top Thai tech companies. It'll happen again this year, and that's a forum where over 20,000 leaders in tech and digital from around the world get together to discuss the forefront of technology. And we've also just a couple of weeks ago launched the International Science Partnership Fund here in Thailand, which is a £300+ million fund globally to support research and development between institutions, and we'll be taking that forward ambitiously here in Thailand as well. Well, I think there are huge opportunities. We've seen new trade partnerships, new research partnerships coming out of similar events last year. But I think there's a real place for the UK in terms of developing the tech ecosystem and tech partnerships here in Southeast Asia. The UK tech ecosystem is already worth over $1 trillion, and it's only the third country to pass that mark after the US and China. We have over 140 tech unicorns in the UK. We have 4 of the top 10 global universities in the UK. The British government has just announced it's going to invest £20 billion in the tech sector in the UK. So we have a really fantastic strategy in the UK to take this forward, and many, many opportunities here in Southeast Asia. So for example, on AI, we have some of the leading AI firms and strategies in the UK. On quantum, there are huge opportunities. On engineering, biology, massive opportunities as well. So in all of the really emerging sectors that will be critical to the future of our economic success, the UK has strength and we've got opportunities in this region. Well, I think I've talked a lot about UK strengths in tech, but I think Thailand also is a fantastically important emerging market in tech. So we expect the tech sector in Thailand to be worth over $50 billion. So it's huge. We've got something like 85% of Thai people regularly use the internet. So we've got opportunity here for huge partnerships in the sectors I mentioned, things like AI, where this is going to transform our ability to deliver healthcare, to process information in all sorts of sectors. We're also doing a lot of work together in trade digitalization. So this is actually making trade easier, enabling digital systems from Thai companies speak to UK companies to facilitate trade, make it cheaper, make it more efficient. We need to do more to digitalize government services as we're doing in the UK. So there's lots of areas where we can work together to make our economies more successful and make our societies richer. In terms of the challenges, I think this is a very contested space, so we have to work together to make sure that our digital sector and tech sectors are governed in a way that is free, open and democratic. So actually, in terms of tech governance, that's an area where we can work together and actually overcome some of these challenges. Well, I can't offer a comparison between one city and any other city, but I do think that all of our cities need to be smarter, and that applies for London just as it applies to Bangkok. The opportunities here in terms of collecting data, using data to improve urban life are absolutely incredible. So here in Bangkok, the British government, the British Embassy, is doing some really interesting work on things like open data. So allowing public data to be shared so innovators and tech companies can actually look at it and see what the opportunities are. We're doing work on predicting flooding. So that's something where digital real-time data can actually help identify where a flood will take place and enable the authorities to mitigate that. You can do it with traffic, it's a big issue here in Bangkok and lots of big cities in this part of the world, but actually monitoring traffic flows and using that data, simply we already do on things like Google Maps and sat-navs, so you can actually help address these cities by using data. So anyway, there's huge opportunities and much more we can all do.
My name's Andrew Coburn and I work at the Connected Places Catapult. The Connected Places Catapult is the UK's innovation accelerator for smart cities and mobility. We're a non-for-profit research technology organisation. We were set up 10 years ago. We're a private company and we were tasked with bringing innovation into the economy. So rather than being a consultant who advises, we give consultancy, but we also do implementation and delivery. We design projects for clients to help them engage with innovative startups and SMEs, but also to support innovative startups and SMEs to develop their technology, develop their applications, because when the market is prepared, understands, and can contract with startups and SMEs, then new jobs are created, new innovations are brought into the marketplace. Our clients range from national governments around the world, local governments, and some of the biggest well-known corporations in the world, companies like Hyundai in South Korea. And I think the best part about it is we're a non-for-profit company. We are there to make people successful, our Thai clients, to develop the Thai innovation ecosystem through collaboration with UK startups and SMEs.
I'm Terence Naidu, the co-founder and business development director of Envision a Deep AI. Envision a Deep AI takes a holistic view on artificial intelligence and the adoption of artificial intelligence. Our Radify AI platform detects multiple pathologies in radiology, chest X-ray, ultrasound, and mammography. We're FDA approved on those. We have a validation tool that validates the findings of AI in real time and prospectively, ensuring ongoing quality assurance. And our training tool uses computer-aided and AI-assisted training to help train doctors and medical staff. The impact we have, if we can diagnose faster, we can treat faster. Radify diagnoses approximately 2,000 chest X-rays in 1 minute. That essentially is 2,000 times faster than a human. Reducing the cost, increasing our scale, and the ability to diagnose means we can treat faster, help our patients, and reduce the burden on the healthcare ministries.
My name is Jerry Thurgood. I'm Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of Thermco Systems. Thermco Systems is based in the United Kingdom, but we have manufacturing both in the United States and in China. Thermco System produces a range of equipment, especially for the semiconductor sector. The criticality of this equipment is in the basis of everything we do. For instance, semiconductors is involved in everything from electric toothbrush all the way across to medical and artificial intelligence. Today, we're here in Thailand to actually promote our products and services, because the microchip is actually key to any nation worldwide. For any nation to actually participate, to look at national security, biotechnology, the digital age, it's all based on the actual semiconductor. So although there's a lot of growth in the artificial intelligence and then this national security, internet. Really, without actually the hardware to actually make the chips and the advanced devices, this will not be possible. So I hope today that I can actually contribute to this great conference.